Welcome to Pad Wives Unfiltered, sponsored by Cheeky Monkey Videos. The podcast about military life actually does to relationships behind the housing, the moves, and the version everyone posts online. I'm Sos.
And I'm Kirsha. Think of this as your group chat, just slightly more honest, chaotic, and all that. Before we get into it, if you haven't yet subscribed, then make sure you do that now.
This episode is kindly sponsored by Hamilton Gold Company, which comes at a perfect time as we're going to be talking all things marriage, weddings, engagements, and more.
They create bespoke jewellery and they even have 30% discount, so send it to your partners ASAP. We'll talk more about it later, but if you want to check in with them and check out the link, it is in the description.
If you're engaged, nearly engaged, then send this to your partner as a hint. Then follow our socials, as this episode will definitely save you some stress. I realised that last week we did not have a catch up. No. And it's time for a little pad wife debrief.
We haven't had one of those in ages.
I know. I mean, well, we have. We have one every day. But, guys, we won an award.
I don't think any of you guys quite understand how grateful we are for it. Because I think we even said on the interview afterwards
that it was for you guys. Yeah. That award is your award as much as it is ours, because we would not be here if it was not for you guys. So, honestly, it was so lovely, and hearing all the incredible stories. If you ever get a chance, do get tickets to go to Celebrating Forces Families. It's incredible. And we met so many of you as well. Loads of you coming up to us that we absolutely loved meeting you, and to hear that you guys love the podcast just keeps us going.
Yeah, and there were so many inspirational people there that, you know, like you mentioned about the stories, some of them were incredible. Like the kids, oh my God, they were so good.
And they just do amazing things at those awards, and it was great fun. We did the chatter slide.
Yeah, we did. And the food, holy cow.
Oh my gosh. At events like that, you never expect the food to be that good, but it was really, really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
But yeah, our award is behind us. It is glass because it's a bougie. So I don't know if you can see it, but yes. So thank you so much for the nomination, and thank you for the win
we really
from
the
judges. Actually, something really funny happened at the awards, because Kirsha didn't book her ticket right, basically.
But I did, though.
Okay,
I did.
Well, she didn't. She was not on any list. So I was put with people that I work with, and Kirsha was put on a rando table.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's not call it a rando table.
No, but it was a table that you were not originally on. I don't mean the table was random. I mean a random at pick table. Yeah. Okay? So people came up to us and was like, people are speculating about why you're on different tables, and started saying that we didn't even come to the awards together. Meanwhile, back at my house, I was handstanding over Kirsha's head to try and do a reel. But it was just because Kirsha fucked up her ticket.
But I didn't. And I will maintain that and look in the camera that I booked it. And also, they thought we'd fallen out because we weren't sat together.
I don't think we've ever fallen out.
No.
Really?
Might do after this.
Anyways, back to the topic, anyway, it's just a little pad wife debrief for you all, because I feel like we haven't caught up in ages.
No.
It's just been like, the recent episodes have just been like, it's straight in, and I wanted to have a little catch up.
Yeah.
We're talking, I'm going to get it right this time, all things marriages, weddings, planning, budgeting, ideas, all that kind of jazz. Yes. And the unsexy side.
Yeah.
And military shotgun weddings. Because they happen.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So
we are going to be going into it all. I mean, there is a debate with weddings of how people feel about the uniform or wearing a suit.
Right.
There has been quite a few people that say, and actually I think it comes more from the soldiers than it does the spouses.
See, Josh was always really keen to wear a uniform.
Yeah, Reese was.
And I just think it looks so nice.
Yeah.
Like, they should be proud of what they do. We're proud. And I just think the pictures just look brilliant.
Yeah, they do. But from what I've seen, a lot of soldiers don't want to wear it because they want to take that aspect out of the marriage.
Yeah, I do get that.
Of the wedding.
And also you get, do you know when you always get the trolls online and be like, I bet you got a framed picture of you guys at your wedding with him in uniform.
Well, yes.
Oh no, do you know what? I just thought I'd cut him out because he's in uniform and not have any pictures of our wedding day.
I also am I'm going to marry a soldier, but he's never allowed to wear his uniform around me.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's weddings versus real priorities that come into play with military relationships. You know, lots of people we get these comments all the time. Oh, he married you so he could get out the block for a house, or you married him for the house. Now, in a way, Josh and I did marry for the house, but we were engaged and our wedding was booked already. So we were already getting married and it was about 6 months away, but we could not for love nor money get a house. So we were like, we're going to legally get married just to speed up the process because we were fed up of living apart. What I don't think people should do, personally, if you want to, or you have and you've had success, then chef's kiss, love that for you. But just to marry for the sake of getting a house because you've struggled when you're not engaged and you're not planning a marriage already, I think for me
it's not the best decision.
No. If you're engaged and you're already going that way, I don't see an issue with it. But if you're just doing it because, and there's been no engagement as well, it also takes a bit of the magic away of getting engaged.
However, yes, it does. But I think in certain circumstances, so say, for example, they've been together 10 years and they've gone, you know what? I can't do this living apart thing anymore. Let's get a house.
That I get.
Yes.
But I just think if you've been together, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
You're still very early on in the relationship.
You're still in the honeymoon period.
And I still think, like, I can't really talk. I'm going to sound so contradictory here because Josh proposed after 9 months, but we were still engaged and everything was booked. And we'll talk about the speed of military relationships as well, because things can be, it's like fucking living in Love Island, isn't it? Where everything's heightened.
Yeah.
So we will talk about that after. But I just think if you're solely doing it because you want a house together, I personally would rent privately near base to see, because also you've never lived together. So what if you get married, right, because you want to live together, you live together and it turns out that person leaves deadly skidders and you want a divorce?
Yeah, but also skidders aside, when you've only been together a year and a half to 2 years, that is still, and people could come for me on this, that is still the honeymoon period.
Yeah,
that is still very much the honeymoon period. You still don't know it, you know each other, but you haven't lived with each other yet, so like you don't know that person yet.
Question.
Yeah.
If we were friends,
I mean, for the sake of the podcast, yes.
No.
Let's be friends.
If we were friends because we met after Josh and I had been together a year or so.
Yes.
Right. If we were friends and Josh had proposed to me after the 9 months like he did, would you have told me to, I think it's a bit soon? I'm just curious.
I think...
Because not one person said that to me who knew us as a couple. Because we are,
that's the thing. That's because it makes it difficult now because I know you as a couple and you are so compatible. And
he may disagree after this morning.
After this morning, yeah. But it would make it very difficult because seeing you guys as a couple, you do click. I mean, yes, if you look at it, not realistically, that's the wrong word. It is quick. Like you've just said, it's quick. But I know you guys as a couple and that makes it, I don't know, you work.
Yeah. We'll get on to kind of that aspect of military relationships a bit later. But we've got here hidden costs nobody warns you about. What would you think in terms of planning a wedding?
The hidden costs?
So for me, I did not, and I know people are going to think I'm so stupid for this. I didn't know you had to pay for a registrar. I thought someone just came and married you, but it's like £800.
Yeah, it is.
And also thinking about, and I know this is really random, but costs of getting your dogs looked after or pets.
Yes.
Or things like that overnight.
Yeah.
Because that is expensive.
And then if you don't want a wedding with children, because some people don't want children at their weddings.
Yeah.
Childcare.
That
kind of thing. So, but I don't think there's a lot of hidden costs. I think the small things.
There are so many ways you can save on weddings nowadays, and it doesn't, even if you want a really big extravagant wedding, there are so many ways. A friend of mine did yurts and a big teepee in a field, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think there's loads of things you can do to keep costs down. If you want a big extravagant wedding, happy days. If you want something small and intimate, happy days. It's just preference.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I wanted like a really country wedding. So we had it in the it's going to sound weird. We had it in the middle of nowhere, but we had it in this stunning field that had a really beautiful stream going through it. And then very similar to what you said about your friend, we had like a big marquee, which was all kitted out, and then outdoor bar, basically everything was outdoor. And we had it in the middle of summer, and it was stunning, but it was also really cost effective.
We went for a converted barn, but what I really liked about this, because we went for the fairy tale theme, the main thing that sold it for me was those gates at the front, those fairy tale gates, and everything was to that theme. But the inside of the converted barn, it included all the decor that was there, and we kept costs down like that. And I also DIY'd a lot of it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you helped me do a lot of DIY. Yeah, there's so many ways, and you can get really creative with it. And I think those personal touches really make a difference as well.
Yeah, no, they do.
I did say this. We said we'd do it cheap. We did not do it cheap. I did say that we want to save money and things, and I really think we did do it well. And what I envisioned for the wedding, we did keep the cost down. We still paid a lot of money, and I don't think Josh would have chosen to spend that amount of money. But you know,
it's one day.
Well, mind you, we say that. Haven't we just the whole time been talking about doing another little small wedding?
Yeah.
Renewing the vows.
Yeah. I say it to Reese all the time.
I do want to say though, pick your bridesmaids wisely. Not from the fact of them being nightmares, because mine were great, but I was very, very particular that I would pick people that had been in my life for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would have had about 20 bridesmaids. And don't feel pressure to make someone a bridesmaid.
No.
I was really, really strict on that. But one of my biggest regrets, and I don't really care, I'll say it, there was a group of 4 of us that me and Chloe were in. They were always a lot closer because they'd been childhood friends, and me and Chloe had been friends for a lot longer than them. I purposely did not have Chloe, and I had a conversation with Chloe about it, didn't have her as a bridesmaid because I was so worried about upsetting the other 2. Those other 2 people are not in either of our lives anymore.
Yeah.
And I missed out on having one of my closest friends as a bridesmaid because I was worried about upsetting 2 other people.
Yeah.
So I think really put that into perspective. And for example, one of my bridesmaids doesn't speak to me anymore.
Yeah.
God knows why. If you're watching this, which I doubt it, please let me know. But we don't speak anymore. And we had been friends for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
So I really, really think about it. Think, are these people going to be in my life? The other people, like I had my cousin and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you have to be selfish. Sometimes you do have to be selfish.
It is your day. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. If you want to ride in on a unicorn, a pony dressed as a unicorn.
There could be real ones out there.
There is. We just don't see them.
Thank you.
Then you do that.
Yeah.
If you want to, Els wore a black wedding dress. You want to wear a black wedding dress? You wear a black wedding dress. You want to wear a fluorescent pink one? You do it.
You go, Glen Coco.
You go, Glen Coco.
Yeah. No, you absolutely have to be selfish on your wedding day when it comes to like who you're choosing to have there and around you, because you want to be able to look back on those pictures and be like, yeah, made the right decision. And obviously with what you're saying, sometimes you're missing the fact that Chloe wasn't in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I also want to redo my wedding pictures anyway because I'm now lost weight.
Fuck yeah, no, I want to do that as well.
You were skinny when you got married too. Oh, get in the bin. I wish I had my get in the bin paddle. Guys, I've bought a get in the bin paddle. So when Kirsha does something or you guys ask for advice and I'm going to say get in the bin, I've got a paddle to whack up that says get in the bin. Uniform versus suit debate you've done. For me, the vote on that is uniform every time, but that's personal preference. Rings.
Yes.
Perfect thing to talk about because of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Who don't just do rings, by the way, they do other bespoke jewellery. But what type of a ring girl are you? Maura Higgins. What? She used to be a ring girl.
You're so random.
Big diamond ring rock on my finger. Get it on. If you're a blue light worker, then stop what you're doing because you need to hear about the Hamilton Gold Company. They're a veteran owned and run jeweller based in the UK.
And they offer an amazing 30% discount for all blue light workers. All you need to do is show your proof of work ID.
They create stunning bespoke engagement rings, wedding bands, signet rings, earrings and necklaces that are all handcrafted right here in the UK.
However, do not let the word bespoke put you off. It just means your jewellery is designed around you, your style and your budget.
They also offer lab-grown diamonds and gemstones, which is such a great way to keep costs down while still getting something beautiful. The team are honestly so lovely. They're always open for having a chat, offering expert advice, even if you don't know where to start. The whole experience feels super personal, friendly, and we have already sent our husbands their way for our birthdays and a ring upgrade.
See, I'm not, because I would just get so annoyed with it being too big.
Oh no.
I'm getting annoyed at the moment with this one flapping around. I couldn't think
but that's
of
not the
anything
size of the
worse.
diamond, Kirsha. That's because you've lost weight
Yes,
and
I
it's
know.
too big for your ring.
But can you imagine if the big one's on there and it'd be clinking and clonking everywhere?
Yeah, but if it fit properly, it wouldn't do that.
No, it would still clink and clonk. You'd catch it on the door and no.
Imagine having that as an issue. Sorry, my ring's too big. It's getting caught on the door.
Yes. I would, if I had any choice, like I love my ring, but if, for example, he gets another one because it's now too big, Reese.
We keep slightly pulling them off a little
we
bit
do,
so
and
that
then
when we walk past, we fling it. It just flies off.
I did it the other day in the sitting room and I was like, oh yeah, oh no, the ring's come off. My goodness me. I need another one. And I'd cherish this one. This is the one that he proposed with. Like, I'm not discrediting.
Yeah, I absolutely adore my ring. Like, Josh did a really good job. I love the little thing, the little twiny.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will always keep it and cherish it and probably give it to my daughter or something.
Yeah.
But
I would like him to design it. I'd want him to design it. Because
God,
no, I would. But he has really good taste. But I would like him to design it because it's his thoughts.
See, Josh has really good taste in like jewellery and stuff like that. But then he came home with
Oh, good God, yes, he did. I did
the Disney makeup and the Disney earrings and
bracelet, necklace.
Yeah, it was a lovely thought because it's my favourite Disney thing. But realistically, when am I going to wear Marie?
From the Aristocats.
From the Aristocats on my neck? And it's beautiful. And to be fair, well, I think I've lost it actually. But anyway, to be fair, if I find it again, I'm going to wear it when I go to Disney.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But other than that,
you're not going to wear it.
And I love the thought process behind it. It's really, really sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like him to design it, but I would give him ideas. Like, I love a princess cut and I also like the rectangle ones.
Yeah, yeah.
But like a fat off diamond.
I send him things and
I send him stuff from Hamilton Gold.
Yeah, I do. That's what I've been doing all the time.
I would like the little twiny bits and the little things there though still.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like coming from your OG ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just with
isn't that like your second fat off diamond? Isn't that like your second engagement ring though? So isn't that not the one that he proposed to you?
So there is a story with this. So the first one he proposed was the smaller version of this one. Right, no, he didn't propose.
I don't want a big diamond.
No, I never asked for it. So he proposed with the smaller version of this, and then he won some money on the army lottery, and instead of spending it on himself, he went out and got me the bigger version.
That is also a sign to do the army lottery, guys. You got to be in it to win it.
So yeah.
Okay. That is cute.
So technically it would be my third.
But to be fair, I was about to say Reese. Josh, that'll be a rumour. Josh chose it like all on his own during COVID. Like I remember. Well, I don't remember. The boy's not discreet, okay? No. But yeah, I remember it, and I just
felt as discreet as a double-decker bus.
Yeah, honestly.
What was it he left out? Harry Potter tickets. And then I picked it up and I was like, because it said my name on it. So I opened it and he was like, what are you doing? That's your birthday present. I was like, sorry, my fault, opening a letter addressed to me. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what we were talking about. Big ring. You're a big ring.
Yeah, I'm a big ring.
What would want to do with your ring?
Yeah.
Just fat off diamond.
Fat off diamond. Amelia from Hamilton Gold Company, if you're watching this, fat off diamond, okay? Not too fat off, okay? Like
I just said not too fat off. And
you fat were like... off diamond, but not too fat off diamond. Do you know what I mean? I like white. Are you a gold or white gold?
I'm white gold.
Yeah, I like white gold.
Says she in gold earrings.
And like a thinnish band. I don't like too much of a chunky band.
No, I don't like. Well, say that chunky band. But yeah, no. I'm a white gold. Although Hamilton, they have kind of turned my head a little bit because some
to
of
the gold.
To the gold.
Yeah,
beautiful.
That's why I asked actually because I agree. But I also am thinking. My dad listens, but my mum doesn't. Bitch. But I actually, me and dad were looking at getting mum some earrings or a necklace for her 70th. Mm-hmm. I mean her 60th. Yeah. Kill me if she hears that. But I thought that would be so nice if me, my brothers and my dad design some earrings or a necklace for her 70th.
Yeah.
Because they don't just do rings, obviously.
No.
And also if Joshua wants to get me earrings, necklace and a new ring.
The poor boy.
He did get, I'm not even wearing them. He got me the Tiffany earrings, didn't he?
Yeah, I got several screenshots.
We do have a listener question. Mm-hmm. Girls, I need colour scheme help. What goes with a navy blue uniform? Now, I've already answered this. Should I go first or do you want to go first? Because I have already answered this lady's question to her.
The thing is, with navy, you can pretty much put anything with it. I think a nice dusty rose.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Dusty rose.
Possibly a nice champagne colour.
I went champagne.
Really nice.
I also said like a burnt orange and she really liked that because she's getting married in September.
Yeah, that's different as well, isn't it? That's not something you normally see on bridesmaids.
And just think with like a few in the bouquets, a few deep orange flowers, absolutely stunning.
Yeah, no, that would look nice. But you can do so much with navy. I mean, as you've just been demonstrating. But
I also really like the idea of like off-white bridesmaids dresses.
Yeah.
I've seen loads of it. Like before, when I was getting married, if someone had recommended white bridesmaid dresses, I would have been like, absolutely not. But now I'm seeing it, I'm like, it actually looks so classy.
Yeah, it does. Honestly, some of the ones that I've seen on TikTok are stunning.
Really, really nice.
I'll tell you what is nice and quite popular at the moment is the pastel yellows. They look lovely as well.
I'm just so pale.
There's tan.
Very true. Very true. Have you seen my tanning skills though? They're not the best.
Your hands, yeah.
But yeah, also, if you are get your foot down. It's in my eye line. It's in my camera.
My knee.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Get it out my face. It's my time to shine. Christ. Anyways, if you are looking for a good tan, I have 2 recommendations for tan. One is Solskin.
Yeah.
But use the Solskin gradual tanner because the gradual tanner won't transfer onto your wedding dress.
No.
And it's also the deepest gradual tanner I have come across. You know gradual tanners where you have to literally do it for months for it to show up?
Yes.
This one literally overnight works and it's such a beautiful tan. Also, that actual tan is good. Not sure about the transfer though. And secondly, the most deepest tan is Grey's blowjob.
That is good.
Absolutely.
Their tan is good as well.
Oh yeah, their spray tan. We did that for Elsa's wedding.
Yeah, we did.
It's so honestly, it looks like you've been having sunbeds. The colour of it, it's red based tan. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
So before we end, have you gotten ick? It's ick of the week, and we're doing wedding themed.
You didn't do that in the last week's episode.
I didn't.
Forgot about
Cauldron boil me. That's from a book that I'm reading. Akatar girls will get it.
You go first with yours.
Okay, mine is people butting their nose in to your wedding and trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. You know, like people who will be like, well, why can't, if you're having a childless wedding, well, why can't I bring my child? It doesn't matter why you can't bring your child. The bride and the groom have elected for it to be no kids allowed. Accept it or don't go. Move on. Yeah. None of your beeswax. That is my ick.
Yeah. Mine is kind of similar. I have to be really careful with this. It is very much people having too much say in what you want to do with your wedding.
I know exactly what and who you're referring to.
They have too much say and they are too opinionated on, say, for example, your makeup or your dress or anything like that. I think you just shouldn't have opinions on how people are dressed on their wedding day, because fucking hell, it's their wedding day. Let them be who they want to be.
If they want to be in full glam, they'll be in full glam.
Yeah.
If you don't wear makeup, that is your choice. If you don't want to wear makeup on your wedding day, that is your choice.
Yes.
But it is absolutely none of your business. And you can, theoretical hold up of my sign, get in the bin.
Yes. Very much so. So yeah, I think you just got to do you on your wedding day.
Yeah, absolutely. But before we let you go, again, please make sure we know 60% of you, over 60% of you are not yet subscribed, but you watch the channel. Please subscribe. Please follow our social media. Hit the notifications, engage and share with a friend. It really, really massively helps us. And the more subscribers and followers we get and engagement, the more we can do for you.
Yes, exactly. So next week we'll be talking about patch life, the good, the bad and the ugly. The bad and the ugly.
So it's great if you're moving into a new house or you're struggling to make friends.
Yeah.
Or you're civvy.
You're curious.
And you just a nosy biatch.
Yeah, like her. Yeah, but until then, as Soph said, make sure that you subscribe below and have given us a follow.
And on that note, on that bombshell.
No, because we're going into about weddings. Why are you frowning at me? Just go with it.
I thought we were having a catch-up about our award.
Oh, fuck, we're going on about the fucking award. Fuck my life.
Darren's about to quit.
Fuck me. It's because there's no grammar in it. That's what I'm struggling with.
Oh, well, sorry.
They. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
I was waiting for you. Fine.
No, he just said that was awkward. Talking about patch life. Mm-hmm. Good vibes, bad vibes, the good, the bad, the ugly. No, we're not.
No, we're not.